What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best WNBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 16 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 2 picks wrong and got 16 right, which is about a 90% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 90% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 90% win rate and get 16 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,300 just yesterday, and another member who won $35 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is points and rebs for 19.5 for Angel Reese, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Angel Reese, we've actually seen him going over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than Indiana Fever. Now, as you all know, when it comes to Indiana Fever, their rankings when it comes to points allowed is very interesting to see, because when it comes to points allowed, Indiana Fever actually do rank last, and on top of that, when it comes to rebounds allowed as well, Indiana Fever don't really, rank too well, but also not too bad, as they rank 6. So because of that, we still see someone like Angel Reese being able to go on the over here. She has been playing great, and on top of that, since Indiana do rank very low in the points department, we definitely see Angel Reese having herself a pretty good game in the points department as well. Also, Indiana Fever do a pretty poor job at defending the forward position, which is what Angel Reese is, and because of that, we do like the over for this situation here. So Angel Reese, 19.5 points and rebs for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Aliyah Boston. So as you all know, Boston has been playing great for none other than, Indiana, and she has been playing great on top of that due to the fact of, her very high usage rate. And this one is for points and rebs for 19.5 as well, and this one also is for over. So we got very similar picks, just different players, and this one, as you all know, Boston has gone on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against Chicago Sky. Now Chicago Sky actually do rank 4th in points allowed, and on top of that, when it comes to rebounds allowed, Chicago Sky do rank 11th. So similar situation. However, when it comes to Chicago, they do rank very low in rebounds and pretty high in points. However, overall, Aliyah does play that forward and center position, and Chicago do a very poor job at defending forwards and centers, and because of that, we definitely see someone like Boston being able to go on the over here. She has done a fantastic job all season, and due to the fact that she has been able to hit this on a very consistent basis, even the time she has missed it, she only missed it by 1.5, which we think is amazing, and we should see a similar situation there. So Aliyah Boston, 19.5 points and rebs for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about NaLyssa Smith. So as we all know, NaLyssa Smith, great player for Indiana Fever as well, but this one is for 14.5 points, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at NaLyssa Smith, we've actually seen her go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, as they do face off against none other than Chicago Sky. Now, when we mentioned Chicago Sky, they do rank 4th in points allowed, and because of that, since Chicago Sky do rank very high, we do see the under for someone like NaLyssa Smith. When it comes to Smith as well, another reason why we do like the under is that she doesn't have that high of a usage rate on a consistent basis. We've seen, as you see in the middle 3 games, she's gone times where she barely gets above double digits, and because of that, we do like the under coming into this matchup, especially against Chicago Sky, who are a very good team at restricting points. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under here, and we also look at what the bookies are saying. The bookies actually have her favored for the under as well. So NaLyssa Smith, 14.5 points for less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is Dana Evans, who's been averaging 12.5 points, 1.3 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 1.8 steals. So she she has done a fantastic job for Chicago Sky, and Chicago Sky do face off against none other than Indiana Fever. Now, as we all know, when it comes to Indiana Fever, when it comes to their rankings, Fever do rank when it comes to points allowed 12th, so they do rank last as they're all only 12 teams. When it comes to assists allowed, Fever do rank 8th, and then rebounds allowed, they rank 4th. So they rank pretty high in that rebounding category, but when it comes to points and assists, which is mainly what Dana Evans, has a higher usage rate in, we definitely see her going on the over here. When it comes to Dana Evans, not only is she a fantastic player, but she does have a very good usage rate and a very efficient rate at that, especially when it comes to scoring. So because of that, we definitely see her going on the over here, especially against an easier team like Indiana Fever. We are expecting a pretty decent amount of volume from this matchup, which definitely should see her go on the over here. So because of that, keep an eye out for Dana Evans' line. There could be a lot of value to go on the over, especially if the line is under these averages. Again, to the next player is Marina Mabrey, who also plays for Chicago Sky, and she's been averaging 17.3 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 5.2 assists. Now, when it comes to Marina Mabrey, fantastic player, and we just mentioned that they do face off against Indiana Fever. Now, when it comes to Fever, their actual, position. So when it comes to Indiana Fever, although Dana Evans and Marina are both guards, so when it comes to Fever, we are expecting them to not put up that great of a defensive strategy against someone like Marina Mabrey, who has a very high usage rate in all departments. So we definitely see her going on the over as well when it comes to the matchup against Indiana. We are expecting a pretty fast-paced game like I mentioned, and because of that, she has been on a pretty good hot streak, Marina, when it comes to over her last couple of games, and we should see a similar situation, coming into this next one, especially against Indiana. Now, when it comes to a blowout situation, we aren't actually expecting a blowout situation per se, so we are expecting a good amount of time Marina may be on the court. We aren't expecting her to sit out early, which I think is great to see, and because of that, we should see her be able to go on the over here. So keep an eye out for her line, especially if the line is under these averages. Definitely look to go on the over. Next player we're going to be talking about is Grace Berger, who's been averaging 5 points, 1.5 rebounds, and 0.8 assists. Now, when it comes to Berger, she doesn't have the high usage rate in all departments, but they do face off against the Chicago Sky, and Chicago Sky do rank 4th in points allowed, 1st in assists allowed, and on top of that, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 11th. So a little bit of mixture of everything, but when it comes to Grace, we actually see her going on the under here due to the fact that when it actually comes to her position, Chicago Sky actually do a very good job at defending it. On top of that, like we mentioned before, Grace doesn't have the highest usage rate out there. We think that's definitely going to have a huge effect on her, especially when it comes to points, rebs, and assists, and her averages are a little bit low, and because of that, we are expecting not too much of a stat sheet stuffer for someone like Grace Berger coming into this game against Chicago Sky. So because of those reasons, we do like the under for this situation, so keep an eye out for her line. If her line is too close to these averages, definitely look to go on the under, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. It can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.